Hey guys, this is April from Big Blue Dog Soaps, and I was going to try to do something a little bit out of the ordinary this time around. I've never done a scent haul before, but B over at Sorcery Soap was kind enough to do a review on candle science, and like her, I'm not being paid to do any of this. However, I find it really helpful to get tips and tricks from other people in the soap community, so I thought I would pitch my 2 cents worth in. I've never been paid to do any kind of review, so it's nothing of that sort either, so I thought I'd let you know right off the bat. I'm not getting paid to promote, but hey, you know, if somebody wants to, look me up. I'm just teasing. Anyway, I had never heard of candle science before, and this was another reason why I decided to do one. I thought I would try one with a company I'm not familiar with, and I have to say that I am very impressed for many reasons, but the first thing that struck me was right off the bat, candle science is definitely looking out for the crafter, and I'll say that because first let me go back. They had an awesome flash sale for a few days. It was 99 cents for a 1 ounce fragrance, and I went crazy. I bought several bottles. You know, 99 cents, you know, you just kind of go crazy, but that's just the way soapers are, I suppose. But when I'm going back to my point, they definitely look out for their crafters, and I say that because on their labeling and also on the website as well, it says up front if the scent is used for candles or soap or neither nor, or what it's used for. And in my rush to fill up my basket with lots of goodies, things that sounded amazing, I failed to look. Like most people, it was an impulse buy, so I just filled up my cart, and I'll sort it out later because who knows, I may make a candle now and then. But there was one in particular called Apples and Maple Bourbon. Sounds amazing, right? Anything with bourbon and I'm down, because I'm just that way. But this actually says on the label as well, candles only. And it tells you the percentage on the label. I mean, how awesome is that? You don't have to write it down, try to remember, go back and refer. It's all right there and handy. I think more companies should do that, simply because there's enough to keep up with when you're making any type of craft like this. There's just so much to do to begin with, and you know, we want to stay safe. You know, we don't want to hurt our customers, obviously. But I'll just dive right in. This is Apples and Maple Bourbon. Oh, it's very deep, smoky, with just a hint of apples. I would consider this a masculine scent. I find it sexy. I'll probably say that a lot. I'm always looking for a good masculine scent, because especially something different, you know. And apples and maple bourbon, I mean, come on. I don't catch the maple right off the bat. I catch more of the bourbon with the apple as a back note. But that's definitely a keeper, and like I said, this is only for candles. I'm definitely going to be making a candle out of this. Okay, and the next one I have Sea Salt and Orchid. Sounds pretty exotic, right? And this is soap friendly. Very, a bit of ozone, a bit of ocean, with just a hint of floral, not anything too overpowering. The orchid is definitely more like an Asian scent. Very nice, very nice. I think this would go over really well as a bath bomb, and also probably you can even use this in lotions. It says up to 2%, but that's great. It's very smells like a spa, day at the spa. Let's see, Harvest Berry. Ooh, it smells like autumn leaves, some cinnamon. I'm really not catching a lot of berry. Cinnamon's very strong. It's probably a top note. Ooh. I'm not a huge fan of cinnamon. I like it in small amounts. This is a lot of cinnamon. And this is soap friendly, up to 4%. Dragon's Blood. Now this one has been around in the soap community and everybody's buzzed about it. I've never used it. I just simply don't have the resources to buy just a crap ton of fragrances and risk them being terrible. So when they have a 99-cent sale, I catch the ones that I've always wanted to try and just never tried for whatever reason. So this is Dragon's Blood, and you can use this up to 3%, it says. I really like the labeling system on this. And I will say that Candle Science is definitely just as competitive on their pricing as other places to go and get scents. There really isn't much difference at all, and they ship their packages very well wrapped, and I've not had a leaking bottle at all, and I've got plenty here. Oh, how do I describe that? It smells a bit of woodsy scent. Maybe with a kind of a spicy, like sandalwood maybe in the background. Definitely masculine. Definitely masculine. That would probably go over really well as a masculine soap. And you can use that up to 3%. Blackberry Sage. And you can use this up to 4%. I'm already at 8 minutes. This is going to take a while. I've got plenty more. I do smell the blackberry. Very fruity, with just a hint of sage in the back, just enough to warm it up. Very soft. That's nice. I like the more unusual scents myself. That would be great in a candle as well. Driftwood. And you can use this up to 6% in soaps. Oh, that's nice. Really, really nice. It smells like the beach, but not a oceany type scent. I mean, it smells like if you just picked up a piece of wood that had been lying there It takes me right to the beach. That's amazing. I love this. Oh, oh yeah. That would be great as a masculine scent. And it's just warm enough where it would be great mixed with something else as a masculine scent. Oh, yeah, definitely. I'll probably be using that first. Orange and chili pepper. Now, this one I've seen on several other sites too. I always wanted to try it, but I've never really had much luck with orange sticking for whatever reason. And I've used several different kinds. But maybe with the chili pepper it might be just enough, you know, to make it stick. We'll see. And you can use this in soaps up to 3%. Oh, wow. Okay. Definitely, it smells just like the orange zest. Like if you just scraped an orange zest and smelled it. I mean, it's just bright, citrusy, zesty kind of scent with... I smell a hint of the pepper, but it's not so much. It's like, you know, just right up your nose, and that's very nice. Very nice. Okay, oak moss and amber. This one should be interesting. And you can use this in soaps up to 6%. Oh, wow. You ever smell a scent and it just instantly makes you smile like, oh, that's good? This is... if you go out into the forest and you smell that green, not a moldy scent, but if you just go out in the forest and that it just rain, it's like it's just rained, or it's still damp out in the forest, and you smell the damp leaves, and it's a really clean scent. It's not any kind of strange or odd or unusual scent in a bad way. It's very clean, and there's just enough amber in it. I've got to hand it to these guys. They know just exactly what they're doing as far as percentage wise on their top and middle notes, because there's just enough amber in it to make it sensual. It's just right. Oh, wow, I love that. Again, this isn't... I really looked for masculine scents this time around, because it's something I have trouble finding and being happy with. But this is definitely a keeper. This is oak moss and amber. Oh, gosh, I won't know which one to use first. I've been pleased with every one of them. Sometimes I run into scents because I have a predisposition to migraines. Sometimes a certain scent, especially with the florals and some musks, they just instantly trigger a migraine, and I cannot get that scent out of my brain. It just will not leave. I have to go in a dark room, take it a leave, and just lay there until it leaves. I'm just super sensitive to scents. I've been a heavy smoker for about 20 or so years, 25 years. And I quit smoking about 2 years ago. And ever since then, my nose has been super, super, super sensitive to smells. And definitely fragrances is the big thing with me. And I've always had migraines, but it seems like now I'm super sensitive to them, and have my predisposition to them is more than ever. So I have to be careful about what scents I get, because they throw me right into one. But this is antique sandalwood. You can use it in soaps up to 6%. we'll see. And of course, sandalwood is like the big, pricey, out of all the essential oils, it's the most ridiculous. I prefer not to get any essential oils with sandalwood, simply on principle. I've been told by many reliable sources, and I've researched myself, that sandalwood is being over-harvested. And although it makes families a living harvesting it, we need to have it around. It needs to be sustainable, you know. So that's just my personal preference, you know. So when it comes to sandalwood, I buy the fragrance oil just simply because of that. So, wow. And it's just exactly like sandalwood. It's very rich. It's very sensual. It's very warm. Could be very overpowering if you're not careful. This would be great mixed with something, but it's by itself. I really think this would be too strong for me personally. And if I smell that too much, it's going to throw me. I can just feel it already. I have to be careful. Definitely smells like sandalwood, though. I'll give them that. Now this one was recommended by B. This is Chardonnay. She said it was fantastic. So she said it smells just like the real thing. And you can use this in soaps up to 6%. Holy crap, it does. It smells just like Chardonnay. She wasn't kidding. Oh, that is wonderful. A tiny bit sweet, a little dry. But I mean, if you pop the cork on a nice Chardonnay, this is it. Just exactly it. That's fantastic. Wow. A lot of grape note in there. Okay. This one is Day at the Spa. Soaps up to 6%. This is one of those, like, what in the world? It's definitely good. I'm thinking bamboo, lemongrass type of scent. Very sweet, little floral, little Asian influence. Very nice, very nice. Maybe a little bit of lotus, I believe, is the floral in that. Very nice, very nice. I have 7 more to go, so, and we're at 18 minutes. Holy crap. Okay, and this is good old brown sugar and fig. We'll see how it goes. You can use this in soaps up to 6%. Okay. Now, of course, fragrance lots vary from fragrance lot to fragrance lot. Every lot is different, a little bit different smelling. This one I'm not crazy about, and I'll tell you why. It smells, in my opinion, it smells almost medicinal. I'm not getting any brown sugar. Oh, it's just, it's not pleasant at all. I'm not getting any sweetness. The fig, if it's a fig scent, no, I don't care for that one. It's almost acrid, like a bitter. I don't know, maybe this one's a little messed up. I don't know. everything else has been wonderful, but brown sugar and fig is not a keeper for me. It's just, I don't care for it at all. Okay, Coriander and Tonga. 3 to 6% in soaps. Ooh. Now this is different. Coriander has a very distinctive smell. There's no other smell like it on earth. It's prominent in curries and in Indian foods, and it's nutty, warm, a little spicy. I'm not clear on what the tonka is supposed to smell like. I've never smelled tonka before. I'm assuming it's tonka bean. It's kind of a bay scent. Almost like a barber shop type of scent, like the aftershave cologne. A little lime. I do smell lime. It's very nice. It's very clean. Really great for a masculine scent. Let's see. Let's try something girly. Island Hibiscus. Ooh. Soaps up to 6%. Oh wow, okay. Very, very floral. A little bit of sea. It's just very straightforward floral. Not rose or any type of bathroom spray kind of scent. It's just very, if you plucked a hibiscus, put it to your nose and smell it, that's what it is. It's not pretentious, it's not too much, it's just enough. And somehow I ended up with 2 brown sugar and figs. And that's the one I don't like at all. Okay. Leather. Nothing but leather. I've always been curious about this one. But I don't know. I've always had other ones in mind before I picked leather, and I thought now was a good time. Oh my. Oops. Okay. Okay. If you stuck your nose in a leather handbag, it's exactly what it smells like. I would not, oh gosh, here comes a migraine. I would not use this straight up. This would be great as a mix with something else. I would use it in small amounts, and I feel like, I've never used it, but I feel like it would be very overpowering in scents. You'd have to use a small amount, I would think. But it is definitely leather scent. It's bam, right in your face leather. Okay, we got 2 more. It's almost over, kids. This is Caribbean Teak Wood in soaps up to 6%. Ooh. A little spice. a little heady, woodsy. There's definitely a hint of the wood in there. Well, actually, it's a lot of wood. It's a lot of wood, with just a touch of oceany type in the background. But I consider this more wood than anything. It's Caribbean teak wood, so maybe just a hint of spice, maybe coriander. Yeah, it smells coriander in the background. This is definitely great for a masculine scent, I would think. And the final, Himalayan bamboo. 6% in soaps, up to 6%. This is another one of those, huh? Okay. And like A Day at the Spa, the other scent, it's very, very green, very ozone, very, maybe a little, it's just a very leafy green type of, yeah. It's very leafy and green, very clean. When you think of aromatherapy and you go to the spa, you think of bamboo scents. It's exactly what it is. There's no floral, there's no... It's just a very green, clean kind of scent. I wouldn't say laundry or anything like that. It's more of a plant-based green type of scent. It's very nice, very nice. And that's the last one. I have to say, the only one I'm really not pleased with is the brown sugar and fig. It might be great for other people, but it just, as I've smelled many brown sugar and fig scents, and they've all been relatively close to the other company that shall not be named. the brown sugar and fig that we all know. Very familiar with the scent, so I know what it's supposed to smell like. I'll smell it again just to be sure, but no, it's just, and I've smelled both. Like I said, I got 2 of these. I've smelled both of them, and it's not, they're exactly the same. Oh my. Like I said, I don't smell any brown sugar at all. If the scent that is in this is supposed to be fig, it's not the fig that I'm familiar with. Other people may love it. It's just, if you really want it that bad, you're just going to have to try it and see. I can't imagine what this would smell like in soap. I can't imagine anybody picking up a bar of this on my shelf and saying this is great. It's just really not my cup of tea. Without just being nasty about it. I am super, super pleased with Candle Science, and I want to generously and genuinely thank B for dropping the shout out and letting us know about the sale. If there's any kind of sale going on that I know of, I'll be sure to let everybody know. I let people know on my Facebook page when I found out. I had a couple people thank me, so I appreciate that. If anybody else has any sales going on, please let me know. I'm a small batch soaper. I'm fairly busy. Nothing outrageous. I don't have the corporate type of business, so I try to cut corners where I can, and I'm sure a lot of other soapers do too. Any help is appreciated. Any tips or tricks is appreciated. I'm considering doing a Q&A. I have quite a few subscribers, and I sincerely appreciate every one of them. Thank you for being loyal and watching. And I don't know everything, obviously, but I feel like I've been out in the field long enough to know the ins and outs. If you have any questions, whether it's fragrances, bath bombs, soap calculator, measuring, anything I can help you with at all, just let me know. Type your questions down below. I'll get to them as soon as I can. I'll address them. If I get many of the same types of questions, maybe I'll do a video Q&A if that's something you guys would be interested in. And lastly, if you like these types of videos and you like what I have to offer, please like and subscribe. The more likes and the more subscriptions I get, the more I get out there by the algorithms of YouTube, and it would certainly be appreciated to get my name out there and let them know I give a quality product. So until next time, have a great day, and I'll see you around. Bye.